Hey everybody, thanks for stopping by and for this quick update, this late update. It is about 12:04 a.m. here on the East Coast. It's about 11:04 on the central areas of the United States, where we continue to watch the severe weather risk across parts of Texas and the Mid-South. I'm going to get you updated on everything here real quickly. You can see over my shoulder here the app, and I'm just going to kind of show you real quickly, I'm going to touch base on it. I'm going to actually try and scoot out of the way here so you guys can see what we're looking at here. So as I zoom in here, there has been a tornado watch that's been up for a big chunk of Texas over the last several hours. And it is scheduled to expire here, or it may have already done so. Yeah, it looks like they went ahead and dropped it, but a severe thunderstorm watch is still up for another 6 hours in this area of the country. And there's also been a huge amount of flooding through parts of Texas as well. The flash flooding risk has been unprecedented through parts of eastern Texas and western Louisiana. I'm going to show you some video in just a second, but just wanted to kind of give you a look at the app real quick to show you just how bad it's been here. Now let me switch things over to some video. So we have two pieces of video. Our first one is going to come out of Lake Charles, Louisiana. This was from earlier tonight, and again, a flash flooding emergency from officials there after a record amount of rain moved through this area in just a short period of time. This looks much more like what you would see out of a hurricane scenario, a landfalling hurricane. But again, this was, of course, a tropical, not tropical, this was severe storms that trained on top of each other. And that, of course, created a major problem in parts of Lake Charles. Our next video is drone video that's out of Fannett, Texas. Our very own partner in crime, if you will, Johnny Lively, shooting this video for us earlier today. And this is about the third time that Fannett has seen this kind of epic flooding in just a couple of years' time. So they got 17 inches of rain today. At least that's what the Doppler radar estimates are. And you can see what that does to that region of Texas. Of course, widespread flooding. There were numerous power outages in and around this area of Fannett, and several states, including Oklahoma, Louisiana, and Texas, all reporting pretty widespread and consistent power outages thanks to all of this weather that has moved through this region of the country. So as we head through these next several hours, we're continuing to watch things across the Texas Panhandle and the northern part of Texas through the overnight. The real big signature from this particular the hail as well. Some of the hail has been reported as large as a baseball or softball size hail. We've seen several photos in the actual MyRadar photo layer that have been anywhere from baseball size down to tennis ball size. So, you know, the hail has been significant. And again, that incredible amount of flooding has also been an issue. So, Matt, let's just real full screen real quick, and we'll take a quick peek here up in the Panhandle. And you can see that there's, again, several areas that are indicating some rotation here throughout parts of Texas and into Oklahoma, the Texarkana area. And we'll see, or not Texarkana, but at least the Texas and you know, this particular line is going to continue to push east as we head through tonight, and then potentially moving into parts of central Louisiana and into central Arkansas after that. So the risk for the larger hail is still very significant here tonight, because these are very large supercells, and they continue to produce a significant amount of these very large thunderstorms that are rotating at the base and are producing these very dangerous storms. Now, earlier in the day, yesterday, it's now 8 minutes past the hour here, so we're technically into Tuesday, but on Monday, the Storm Prediction Center issued this moderate risk for about 3/4 people. There was about 2 million people at an enhanced risk, about 11 million at a slight risk, and about 21 million at a marginal risk. So they'll update this here shortly, but the risk is still ongoing for severe weather, but also this incredible amount of rain and flooding conditions. So the estimated rain accumulation between today and yesterday is anywhere from 5 to 10 inches of rain. It's particularly in those areas that are in that blue area and that black shading. Those are the estimates that will get you right near 5 and 10 inches. And we certainly have seen that verified based on the video that we just showed you out of Texas and also Louisiana, where there was a flash flooding emergency earlier today as well. Let me scoot this over just a bit, because again, there's kind of two weather hazards going on. So we have the severe storms up in the Panhandle, and then we have this flooding rain and really nasty straight line wind storm damage that's going on in southern Louisiana. So it's kind of twofold here, you guys, what we're dealing with, and both of these will be an issue as we head into. Hopefully, the risk will start to abate a bit now that we get through the overnight. But if you are in this area, you need to stay weather aware, because you can still see that flash flooding risk ongoing for multiple areas across parts of Texas, Louisiana, a little bit of Arkansas, just a tad bit of southeastern Oklahoma, and then of course the severe thunderstorm watch that's also ongoing here for the next several hours into the early morning hours of Tuesday here as we head through these overnight hours. Quick look at the storm reports. These are still coming in, you guys, but as of last check, there was about 200 storm reports between yesterday and today. A lot of that has been hail damage. There has been several areas that have also been reporting wind damage, and of course there's a handful of tornadoes that we've seen as well. And you can see that as we head through these next couple of hours, how that will all pan out. Now, here's Futurecast that gets things going and heads through the overnight, and everything kind of, well, we lose the computer modeling there. I must have the time frame on that wrong, guys, but you can see how those storms were moving through central Texas and then eventually over into Louisiana. So that's going to be the setup as we head through the remainder of today. Quick look at the forecast model. So here is the culprit, if you will, and I know why this is not scheduled right, because I didn't switch the timestamp. So I apologize. This is still looking at data from yesterday, and I didn't equate for the time change at midnight. So, but the fronts are still the same. So the frontal boundary and that dry line in between that cold front and that stalled front is still the sector there, just in the Dallas, just to the north of the Dallas area, down into Houston as well, kind of riding in that notch tomorrow, or I say tomorrow, but later today will be the setup as that system kind of rides towards the east. So let me switch this back to live data where we don't have to worry about the changeover. Our computers at midnight switch over to the next day, if you will. So if I have a time set, a time parameter that's set for a certain amount of time, it switches the computer and it kind of messes everything up. So I apologize for the bad data there, but this is live data, or this is live radar actually out of these sites. But just wanted to let you know, guys, that we are continuing to watch this. We're going to have a full update and a full wrap up with the fast forecast coming up in just a few hours. You can catch that here around 3:30 a.m. Eastern time. We'll be taking care of that here shortly once we take this live stream down, continuing to watch everything for you tonight. And of course, we'll be back here tomorrow if we need to keep you updated through live updates in the app and across all of our social media platforms. Make sure if you're on YouTube and you're not subscribed to our channel that you guys do subscribe and give us a like. We are giving away either a brand new Pixel, or a brand new iPhone 12 once we hit 80,000 subscribers, and we'll do that at 90,000 and at 100,000 subscribers as well. So that'll do it for tonight, you guys. Thanks again for sticking with us on this late update, but just want to let you know we're still watching everything for you, and we'll let you know if things change. Stay safe, and we'll see you here in a few hours.